Welcome to the Week in Review. This is Fed Razak, Senior Trading Strategist here at CMTrading, and we're reviewing the week of July 22nd to July 26th of 2024. So looking at the biggest event of the week, it's the Japanese yen strengthening versus the US dollar, and more importantly, versus the British pound. Now, I just want to highlight before we break down the markets, this has been one of the most volatile weeks. I can't even remember that we were this volatile almost across the board and across markets. So starting out with the Forex symbols, the major pairs for a greater part of this week did retrace versus the US dollar. The US dollar getting stronger with the both indices selling off. And we also saw the Turkish lira back on its record lows. Now looking at the indices, both the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ sold off this past week, and that did affect commodities also. Both gold and oil sold off. Now looking at the stocks, yes, the sell-off was across the board, but big tech got hit the worst. Now lastly, looking at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin holding on to its gain this past week, despite the fact the rest of the market did sell off. Now looking at the upcoming major economic events of this week. So we've got almost across the board a lot of very important economic numbers coming out. So we start out the week on Tuesday, July 30th, first out of the Euro, German preliminary CPI number coming out. Now from the United States the same day, CB consumer confidence and JOLT job openings number coming out. And we have corporate earnings from Microsoft, P&G, Merck, AMD, and Pfizer that day. And on Wednesday, July 31st, we got a mega day. Out of Australia, we have a CPI, core price index number coming out. And from Japan, Bank of Japan will have a rate statement. From the Euro, we have a CPI flash estimates. From Canada, GDP, gross domestic product number coming out. From the United States, pending home sales, which is a really important number. And lastly, to top it off, we have the FOMC rate statement that Wednesday, July 31st. Now that same day, we have corporate earnings for Meta and MasterCard, and that's followed up on Thursday, August 1st. We have from Great Britain, we have Bank of England will have a bank rate decision, and from the United States, an ISM manufacturing PMI number coming out. Now lastly, on Friday, August 2nd, from the United States, we have a non-farm payroll number coming out and corporate earnings for both Chevron, ExxonMobil, and Intel. So we've got a major week coming up this week. We'll see you here neek week on the Week in Review. Have a good weekend, everybody.